I was ready to just hang up my hat and say, okay, I've made this record. It's done better than I expected. Time to go get a real job or something. 30 years ago today, Everything Is Wrong was released.
This is my dream.
The people around me understandably thought I should make a techno record. I love dance music. I loved the rave music that was being made back then, but I didn't want to do just one thing. I wanted to take all the different genres that I love and put them in one record. So I submitted the first version of Everything Is Wrong, and it had some quiet ballads, and it had some classical compositions on it. And of course it had rave tracks because I love rave music, and it had techno tracks because I love techno, but it also had sort of industrial speed metal. So I submit this record, the label is confused, my managers are confused, but there are some songs on there that everyone really likes. Like the song Feeling So Real.
Set it up, DJ!
When we released that as a single, it became a hit in Europe. And then more of this kept happening. I certainly didn't expect anyone to listen to it. So the album is released, and then all of a sudden it started doing well. I went on tour with The Prodigy in Europe, and we're playing the big venues. And then I got asked to be on Lollapalooza. And I had never thought this was even in the realm of possibility. Lollapalooza was for big artists, but somehow I was headlining the second stage of Lollapalooza. That ended, and I was ready to just hang up my hat and say, okay, I've made this record. It's done better than I expected. Time to go get a real job or something. And then the Red Hot Chili Peppers asked me to go on tour with them. So I went on tour with the Chili Peppers, which in and of itself was quite special, but then the Flaming Lips also came on tour. And then as the year was ending, two things happened that were just so unbelievably special. My manager called me and said, Spin Magazine is making Everything Is Wrong their album of the year. I couldn't process it because Spin Magazine put real rock stars on their cover. And I just remember being stunned. They had even heard the record, let alone wanted to make it album of the year. And then the last thing that happened, Michael Mann had used God Moving Over the Face of the Waters in the movie Heat. At the very end, he used God Moving Over the Face of the Waters for 6 minutes. And it was so beautiful. And it was the first time I'd heard my music in a film. So it was the perfect ending to really what was just a magical year. And when I released Everything Is Wrong, I assumed no one was going to listen to it and no one was going to pay attention to it.